Hello everybody, it's time for the weekly recap. Last week I played 6 new games. First, Might and Magic 6. This is my starting stats. I have a Knight, Druid, Cleric, and Sorcerer. I named them differently where I want to be a Knight and I name Amiya as Sorcerer and Robots as Druid. I'm not sure what to name for Cleric, so I just put Booby Gamer for Cleric. I got a Merchant skill for Amiya and got Bow skill for all members. Since the mana skill is very limited for the Sorcerer, and the others technically doesn't have good skills, good like spells to attack, so I've been relying on short bow for attack. I was exploring around the town called New Sorpigo, as you can see here, and they have like this fountain where you can regenerate. You can drink it and then your health and mana will regenerate, but it has a limited amount of time that you can use. I think it's really cool it's a really cool and good thing they do as a starting point. I've also explored to the castle Iron Fist, where I meet Wilbur. Yeah, and he gave me some quests to solve. Next, Metal Gear Solid 2. I started as an older version of Solid Snake, and there's so many new things I can do in the game. For example, I could hide in the locker and snap picture of sexy lady. Although my mission was to take picture of Metal Gear Ray, and I could also mess up with some of the items in that area. For example, this is like I was playing with the projector and the army was caught attention with the sexy leader on the projector, and they couldn't pay attention to the leader who were speaking on the left side of the projector. Very fun to play with. The scene when Ocelot stole the Metal Gear Ray and jumped off the ship was really cool. I have been enjoying all the cinematic in the game so far, so looking forward to watch more. And after finishing the first chapter, I started as a different character called Raiden. I was kind of surprised that I'm not playing as Solid Snake, so I thought it will be Solid Snake, and there are so I wonder, like the story was saying that the big bad boss was Solid Snake, so I wonder, is that the real big bad boss or is it a disguise? Really interested to know. Next new game that I play for the week, Fallout New Vegas. The story started as I was a courier and I was asked to deliver a chip, but I was killed and mysteriously saved by a robot called Victor. After recovery, I started my journey looking for who is the one who killed me and why. I was just spending a lot of time exploring around the starting area, which is Good Spring. Good Spring is where Victor at, and Prem, Mojave Outpost, and Nipton. I got my first companion. It's a robot. I like the idea where the companion has immunity, where I don't need to bother by their HP. Really cool. And the critical slow motion movie that they have, this companion have, is really cool. And since I'm not used to it, I always started by the critical hit slow motion. Next, Homeworld. First 3D RTS game that I played. I would say it might take a I might need more time to get used to the game and learn how to move, not just straight line, but up and down too. And this what happened was like in here it was like I tried to control the ship to grab the item here, the white color thing you can see here, and then in the same time enemies like attacking, and then I need to like distract them, avoid them to destroy the ship that is going to rescue hundreds, thousands of people in this cargo. So multitasking time. So I finished three mission. Yes, Karak system, outskirt of Karak system, and return to Karak. So they have some short animation where first you can see the Karak system is like pretty milky color, but once it is destroyed, it's like half of it is burned and the station is burned too. Next, Unreal FPS started from the level Vortex Strikers. This game, there's some new controls that there is very different from the other FPS game that I've played. For example, like here where I need to double tap A or D to jump at a longer distance to grab the item on top of this crate. I was stuck around at Chidra Nelly Water God map. It's kind of confusing and the enemy started to get a little overwhelmed, so next we're gonna start from this area. System Shock 2, finally finished the operation level. This is the last part where I need to put in the chip. After that, I was able to move on to the recreational level where it is full of enemy, and there are more eggs where if you are too late to shoot, they will have flies flying towards you, and there's no way for you to like destroy them or kill them, so that's a bit difficult, but so far I'm having a lot of fun with the help from chat. And in this level my goal is to find I think 3 to 4 codes, transmitter codes. So I didn't get any code yet. Yeah, so I need to look into it again, how to get the code. I upgraded my PSI power to level 3. I got a recycler and I learned to throw all my stuff into the elevator for future use. Next, Warcraft 2, Beyond the Dark Portal, which is the expansion pack. I did Slayer of the Shadow Moon and the Skull of Gul'dan. The mission are definitely way more complex compared to the base campaign. I feel like base campaign is just an introduction where they want to teach you how to use all the units, but where expansion pack where it's like you finally start to think and strategize. So I did these 2 missions, and I also use a lot of Death and Decay this time. Here where I use 4 of them to cast Death and Decay to destroy buildings. That's all for the weekly recap. If you have any memorable moment that I didn't get to mention here, or you have any thoughts and tips about my gameplay, feel free to drop me a comment and I look forward to read them. Thank you and bye bye.